This is North Dakota Today.
Good morning, everyone. Happy Monday. If I say that enough, then it'll be a happy Monday. It is a Monday, which is tough, but I'm going to keep smiling through it. I'm Lisa Badeau. Jordan Schwer sticking it with me here
Getting through
today.
this Monday here with us. But you know what? Good thing. Monday, March 1st. March 1st.
March 1st. We are turning the calendar. Even though there was fresh snow when I walked outside today.
There was, and it
temperatures are
very cold. Do we have a temp thing? Yeah, we do. -1 right now here in Fargo. But it's going to be going up. There is a fancy word for the type of heating that we're doing today that Summer Schnellbach talked about all morning long. So we're going to just keep warming on up. So keep on that
by the
smile.
end of the week, it's going to be like upper 40s, flirting with 50. We're going to be leaving our coats at home. I feel like March 1st is more like April 1st, like April Fools. It's terrible outside. But
yeah, just kidding. Well, and February is a short month. So technically, you know what I mean? If it was going off of other month time, this would still be February. So whatever. Anyway, but no, there's reason to smile. It's looking up.
We are going in the right direction.
Yes.
And talking about March 1st, this month is set aside to honor women's contributions in American history.
And so we wanted to talk about some of the women that inspire us or that we look up to or anything along those lines. And it can be women that you know, and you can even do this with you and your friends, women you know, or women who are just big iconic type of women that you maybe don't personally know, but you feel like you do because they've touched you in some way or influenced you.
And we thought this would be a great conversation to bring Heidi Vetter back in. She is not with us in studio this week, but she joins us from home. Hi, Heidi.
Hello, good morning, you guys.
Great to see you from Studio B there this morning.
You can hear her on there?
You can't hear her?
My earpiece must just be a little off. Sorry, I was like, I see you talking, but I don't hear anything. Yep, that was totally just my earpiece not high enough on the volume setting. So we're good now. How's it going, Heidi?
Awesome. I'm great. Thanks, Jordan. How are you?
I'm doing pretty good, too.
Okay, so we're going to jump into this because I think it's maybe obvious who we're going to pick as the #1 woman in our lives that are inspiring us. And we've posted a few pictures on our North Dakota Today Facebook page and inviting people to join the conversation. I think, Heidi, since we're bringing you back in, you want to tell us the woman that most inspires you?
I almost want to cry when I say this, but it's my mom, of course. So she is yes, there is. This is a family photo, of course. My parents and children. But yes, my mom has been through so much. She has fought polio as a young adult. She has had breast cancer. She never complains. She just goes. She's there for my children. She's there for me. She and my father have been married for 59 years this summer.
Oh my
July
goodness.
1st
That's
is their
incredible.
anniversary. I know. And you know what? I just think, you know what? If she can do it, I can do it. Right?
You can do it. You can do it.
Absolutely. No, she's just a sweetheart. And, you know, of course we had our moments back in when I was a teenager, of course, because isn't that just normal?
Yeah, we all fight with our moms. My mom knew nothing when I was a teenager, and now I have a 12-year-old, and I know nothing. So,
That's right.
yeah.
I still know nothing, and I have adult children. But anyway, it'll change. I think it's starting to change. Anyway, so yes, of course, my mom.
I wanted to show a picture of my mom. I think the first one is my mom and my grandma. My grandma is still like kicking it, strong woman, very opinionated at 87, and I visit her all the time. World traveler. So my grandma and my mom in this picture. My mom, that's who has instilled I feel like my hard work ethic, because she has, she's retired now, but she never just had one job. She's always worked and raised 4 children. My grandma, one of those tough farm women who, she ran a tough. She ran the whole operation. My grandma Cleone did as well.
Oh yeah, they do that. That's what these strong women of the Upper Midwest do. They really run the show.
Yeah.
I love it. And actually, I found this funny that I picked this one. Well, this is my mom when we were in Vegas just a couple years back, but it's heavily filtered. So I thought, well, I took that off Instagram. I'm sorry, but we look pretty good, filter or no filter there. So my mom has definitely been the person who has inspired me to follow my dreams, not take no for an answer. And, I love that Heidi said this too. My mom is such an awesome grandma too, which is like, I hope that I'm as awesome of a grandma as she is. Like, you want to be as good of a mom as your mom is, and then you want to be as strong of a, grandma as your mom was or your grandma was too. So
absolutely.
And that kind of leads me into Jordan.
Something to look up to. Yeah, I'm sorry, Mom. My first thought was grandma. I mean, obviously, I love my mom too.
Yeah.
But this, my grandma Schreier, my dad's mom, she is one of the most inspiring women in my life. She is passed away. She's been gone for quite a few years now. So this photo, I think, is like 6 years old at this point or something like that. She was in her mid-90s when she passed away, though. She was born in 1923.
Wow.
Yeah, lived through Great Depression, World War II. Everything that comes, I think about, she says that growing up, going to church, they took a sleigh.
It's hard to comprehend.
In the winter, they would take a sleigh to go to church. And her parents still spoke German because that's where they immigrated from when they were young children. And her grandparents still did too. So to go from you took a sleigh to church on Sundays to when you passed away, you had a computer in your pocket. Smartphones.
Smartphone, yeah.
Everything she had been, life, it's just insane.
I love it. Well, and okay, so I want to jump to this, and I think all three of us, I think we all could pick, we got to pick other people besides our moms and our grandmas as well. But when I thought about a woman that really inspires me, and especially as we're doing this show today and doing some great interviews, Oprah.
We love Oprah.
She's the queen, isn't she?
Yes.
What I love about Oprah, she didn't have obviously the best childhood, but she has overcome a lot of obstacles. And I love that she is such a presence. She's so comfortable. She lets people tell their stories and does not take over the story.
No, she is wonderful. I remember watching Oprah all the time. Every single day I would watch Oprah. I think she's one of the reasons that I went into TV, honestly, is because I loved everything she did. But there's so many other great people. We could go on and on and on.
And on and on. I know we could fill the whole show with, and then this person, and then this person. Okay, so Heidi, you said Princess Diana, also an inspirational woman.
I did. I just love how she just has this peace about her, and she always did. She just was like very classy. I love that about, every woman I chose for this. I picked, somebody that was kind of classy and calm. Unlike probably me. But anyways, no, I just loved it. She was an activist, obviously, but she really, there was like inclusion. That was her big thing. She just, it didn't matter what, what status you were accepted. And I think that was kind of a big deal for her. And I think that that's really important.
I love, and a lot of her beliefs and mission and still live on even after she has passed as well.
And she also was under such intense scrutiny. I think that's another part that you look at her and you kind of give her a little bit more admiration, because that would be so hard to have everyone, literally the world, critiquing you every second of every single day.
We think about the phone calls that I get from people here at Valley News Live complaining about me, and then I think, ooh, not the same as Princess Diana being chased down by the paparazzi and criticizing every single move. When she was actually doing a lot of great things.
When she was, yes, and that is part of why we need to lift each other up and celebrate the good that everybody is doing. So Heidi, thanks for joining us from home, but it's because she went on a little little trip.
I went on a little vacay, just a short little brief one with my daughter, but so anyway, here I am.
Well, we wanted to talk real quick. We're being told we got to go, but I just love this story so much. We have to do it. We're talking about Americans that want to travel, and they say they would give up anything. And so you'll never get this. What is the percentage? 38% of people said they would give up sex for 1 year to go on a vacation right now.
That's a bigger percentage than I thought. So we're wondering, no, we're not going to put you on the spot. But we're like, Heidi just went on vacation. She's really been wanting to. No, that's not true. We read this morning, and I think it was a cold read. We're like, what? Really? People are really wanting to get out of the house, I think is what this is all about.
Yeah, exactly.
I also, and what was it said? 1 in 5 said they would dump their partner to go on a trip right now as well, which also makes sense that 38% of people would give up the sex to also do it. So
they just want to get out of town. Everybody wants to get out of the house, and of course
this doesn't stir crazy.
We are going stir crazy. All of us are. We all need a little vacay. So hopefully you can come back soon. I'm glad that you enjoyed your trip to Vegas and Happy March 1st.
And hopefully you
Thank
didn't have to give up
you.
anything good to go on that vacation. Anyway, Heidi, we'll talk to you again a little bit later. Coming up here on today's show, if you missed the Golden Globes, well, you're in luck. We have a recap right after this.